Golf Central Update, brought to you by TaylorMade.
Let's turn our attention now to Vijay Singh. The 57-year-old three-time major champion is on the field list for the Korn Ferry Tour Challenge at TPC Sawgrass when the Korn Ferry Tour resumes in mid-June. Singh has lifetime status on the PGA Tour, and under the tour's guidelines, any fully exempt player is allowed to play in a concurrent Korn Ferry Tour tournament as long as he is not eligible for the next week's PGA Tour event. Vijay has broken par just twice in the last 2 years on the PGA Tour and made one cut in 9 appearances. That recent move drew the attention of 35-year-old Korn Ferry Tour journeyman Brady Schnell, who tweeted, "Hey Vijay, you are a true piece of trash if you accept money playing in a Korn Ferry Tour event, and I'll say it right to your face." That was a tweet that came out on Thursday. Friday morning, Phil Mickelson responded to that by saying, "It's no secret, Vijay and I aren't close, but I'd like to say on his behalf that in addition to being a member of the Hall of Fame, he's a big part of the PGA Tour's success, which financially subsidizes and always has the Korn Ferry Tour. He has earned the right to play when and where he wants." So Friday evening, Brady Schnell backpedaled just a little bit, saying, "Yesterday, I said some disrespectful things towards Vijay Singh, and for that, I'm truly sorry. A different approach should have been taken in order to get my point across. I will learn from this and be better. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and playing some golf." So over the past couple of days, this topic has certainly generated some varying opinions. And discuss it a little bit more, we welcome in Craig Perks, the 2002 Players Champ. He's been part of our Korn Ferry Tour broadcast team for 11 years. And Billy Kratzert, a 4-time winner on the PGA Tour. Billy, you're first up on the tee. Where do you stand on this hot topic?
Well, I'm certainly in Vijay's corner on this, simply because this is a man that has earned everything he has. And you went over his resume: a 3-time major champion, 34 wins. He's a lifetime member of the PGA Tour, and he's not in Colonial. So it's in the regulations. And if it's in the regulations and you've earned it, I don't see any reason why there should be an uproar about Vijay Singh playing.
Craig, that is what Billy has to say. How would you like to potentially refute his opinion?
Well, Billy, I hold your word in such high esteem. I have this deep respect tinged with awe. It pains me to have to disagree. And I'm going to start with this basic premise of potentially my overreaching opinion. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Look, these are unprecedented times. These guys have not played, or the tour has not played in 4 months. This is going to be the first event back. It's a brand new event. They're adding events to the schedule so these Korn Ferry guys can get some starts. I've rejiggered the entire schedule. They're playing all the way through November. And I think I talked to Jim Duncan, who's the vice president of rules and competitions, yesterday. Billy, they are expanding fields. They are lowering the number of Monday qualifying spots, all in order to give these Korn Ferry Tour guys access. And I think if you go through the years, look, go back to last year, the margins are so razor thin. You think of Justin Harding, 125 thousandths of a point he missed out on. So it's one start that potentially could give one of these young guys a start. Vijay Singh, you talked about, well, a member of the World Golf Hall of Fame. He's 625 events. Some of these guys have never played on the PGA Tour. Billy, I say that Vijay can play if it's any other year, any other time. He can play. We want him on this tour because we want that additional exposure. Just not this particular week.
Yeah, but Craig, you have to understand, and you're out there, but what the Korn Ferry Tour has done is they've gone ahead and they've combined 20 with 21. So now you have many, many more opportunities. I might be in agreement with you if this was at the end of the year and all of a sudden Vijay Singh just wanted to play a golf tournament, towards the end of the season, and guys were trying to get in. But this particular event is so far out that, in my opinion, it is not going to be relevant when you get to the end of when you're passing out the Korn Ferry Tour cards. I mean, it is way down the line, and I will tell you that I will keep track of that first alternate that may have gotten in for Vijay Singh. I will keep track for the rest of this year, 2021, and if it makes a difference, I will buy you a nice bottle of wine and a great dinner, because we are too far out. Everyone is making exceptions. You made a very valid point there. But what's happening right now is you're mixing, just as this Brady Schnell did, you're mixing emotions with what is a regulation. And if you have a player, as a Vijay Singh, who has earned the right to play, you cannot take it away from him. And that is the bottom line. So if you want to go ahead and get into this and be all emotional and go out and pass out a participation award, feel free. I mean, you're right. But if you want to go cut and dry, right down the line, I mean, here's a situation that Vijay is clearly within his right, and everyone is wanting all of these younger players to get the opportunity to play.
Billy, he has earned the right to play, but I don't
Correct.
understand why he wants to play. And there is not one single event on the Korn Ferry Tour, even if they combine the 2 years, is irrelevant, because one event, one single cut, one shot, potentially, you can go back the last 10 or 11 years, go to Rob Oppenheim, $100 he was in by a shot because Lucas Glover bogeyed the last hole. I just think that these Korn Ferry players are waiting with bated breath for an opportunity to play. Eric Barnes is stocking shelves at Publix. Vijay Singh has made $71 million. Let Vijay Singh stay home. Let him come out onto the golf course or onto the range. If he wants to give some clinics to these guys, I'm sure a lot of these guys would show up to gain all of his wisdom and knowledge. But don't take a spot. Don't take a spot from a potential star that's trying to make his way. It's a stepping stone to the PGA Tour. Vijay Singh has spent 25 years on the PGA Tour. Some of these guys have never played one event. Step aside, let these guys play, let them have an opportunity to play. If they don't make it, so be it. But that one potential start for that one potential player could get him to the PGA Tour. You got to remember, Billy, the Korn Ferry Tour, the only direct pathway to the PGA Tour. Don't block it.
There's one thing that's always going to remain true, Craig. In this game of golf, if you go out and shoot the lowest score, they cannot keep you from playing. So my suggestion would be to go out, shoot the lowest score, get to the PGA Tour, and carry on.
This is a great debate. The only bad news is Golf Central's only 30 minutes. I just had to open the door, let you two have some rich, robust dialogue. It's what makes the world go round. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. We will see what happens come June 11th. But Billy, Craig, really, really appreciate it. Enjoyed both points of view.
Thanks, Burko.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Golf Central Update, brought to you by TaylorMade.